And we are back. Captain Ray Rosher from R&R Tackle, Fly from Fly Zone Fishing. We're going to talk about putting your sabiki on your rod and catching live bait.
Okay.
So let's go.
Most sabikis have a little flap, snap, swivel, and a snap. The biggest thing to remember is you don't have to take the rig out of the package. We just basically hook our, if I had reading glasses, this would be way easier.
That happens when we get older.
Yeah, so basically.
Nice and slow, there you go.
Bam. Watch out for the little hooks. And there's your snap. So real simple to pull them out. They're designed to just hook to the snap, pull them out. One of the reasons we use 8 hooks, schooling baits, you know, we always like to capitalize on more baits at one time. Sardines especially, you're chasing them around. You finally get in the school, they cloud, you know, we want to maximize the number of bites we get out of it so we can fill our wells quicker.
Now, what do you got here, a 1 ounce lead?
That's a charter boat special, yeah, kind of 1 ounce lead, 2 ounce lead, that might be a little over an ounce. But somewhere in the 1 to 2 ounce range. Remember, less experienced sabiki fishermen, more weight. And the reason is, when the weight is light, the fish that eats this bait might swim up and get tangled with the fish that eats there. And as soon as the 2 hooks come together, guess what? You got a de-hooker. And whenever you wind your sabiki up and you got 2 hooks hooked together, guess what? You probably had 2 fish on there and they're both gone.
And you lost them both.
Right, so that is fixed by increasing the weight. The other thing I'll show you is when you do cast out,
make sure there's no tangles.
Yeah, make sure there's no tangles.
Very, very important. Make sure it's not tangled before you cast it out.
First of all, I never really overhand cast a sabiki. But what I do is underhand. That way, you're never allowing the sabiki to swing by the rod and hang a guide. As soon as it hits the water, I always put my finger on the line because many times, like threadfin herring, they'll eat it sinking. So you don't know that if I'm barely getting tight on the rig with my finger. If my finger wasn't on there, you wouldn't feel that little vibration. So.
And it's really important once you got the fish on, like you got
Stay
there.
tight. See my rod tip? Always keep a little bit of tension.
And it keeps them from swimming up.
And wind slow because that's how you double up. No,
right.
Just keep it tight. And
Let's
now
see what you got there.
Here's a big factor. Wind your bead to the tip. We put a bead by the snap and we lose the bait.
And you lose the bait.
We're conserving the bait because we're not going to catch them all.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
That was an intentional move.
Well, we're going to try to do it again, but this time, thanks for joining us here in the Fly Zone.